So, Ed Boon just loves to tease us, doesn't he, guys? He just absolutely loves to tease us. So, yeah, today I'm going to be talking about, in this video, the possibility of Alien, the Xenomorph, showing up in Mortal Kombat X, the new DLC, Combat Pack 2. Now, Combat Pack 2 is supposed to be announced very soon, or so we're told. And there's been a few characters that have been teased at. Not exactly... Ed Boon just loves to tease people on the internet. And, yeah, he just loves screwing with them. And the characters he's been really teasing heavy at, in terms of MK, is Sector and Baraka. The third character has been kind of up in the air. It's been either... It most likely will be a female character. It might be Sindel. I think it might be Sindel. Jade's been talked about, but Jade's dead, and we already got a moveset for, Kitana already has, like, kind of her moveset in one of the variations, so I don't really know why we need Jade again. I know she's a fan favorite, but, yeah. Who else has been talked about in terms of... To me, it might be Sindel. She played a role in the story mode. If anything else, I think if you want to go like other characters, maybe Kintaro. Nah, maybe not Kintaro. But I think the two that look like they might be in MK, the two MK characters that look like they got a pretty good shot are Baraka and Sector. Might be Cyrax, but who knows. Anyway, so enough about that. Let's talk about the guest character for MKX Combat Pack 2. And like I said, it's the Xenomorph. Now, on Twitter, there have been just tweet after tweet from Ed Boon, just kind of teasing everybody. And he is a huge fan of Alien. It's one of his favorite movies, apparently. And he's been posting fan art, and he posted one picture of Alien. It said straight out of Combat Pack 2. You know, doing the straight out of Compton memes, and one of them have been like, you know, there've been so many tweets from it, and we're kind of like, maybe he's just screwing with us, or maybe it's real. We don't know. Now, I'm just going to be talking about, if this is real, I think this is really cool. We can have Alien vs. Predator in Mortal Kombat. I think that's a really cool thing. And yeah, it's the Alien is I think it's a really cool character. I was kind of not at first. I was kind of like, well, it's just an alien. It's not like the Predator where you can see this character like have his own sentient thoughts. The Xenomorph, on the other hand, the Xenomorph's just a drone. It would just be, you know, kind of out of its element. It'd be lost and alone. And I kind of thought about it more. Excuse me. And I kind of thought about it more. And I was like, maybe you can do a story around that. Like maybe have that how the Xenomorph showed up in Outworld. And in the Mortal Kombat universe, is that maybe Quan Chi or Shang Tsung discovered one of the Xenomorph eggs, hatched it, got it to facehug, and, you know, brought the alien to, you know, brought the Xenomorph back to its adult form, and, you know, in secret, and the Xenomorph, you know, either Quan Chi or Shang Tsung, either, you know, they want to use the alien they want to use the Xenomorph to, you know, modify it with magic to give it more power and use it as, like, they want to use them as foot soldiers. But the Xenomorph, he created, this person, you know, Quan Chi, you know, unleashed, breaks out, and now it's lost in Outworld and throughout the Mortal Kombat universe, just running around trying to find more of its kin. You know, that's its whole thing, is that it wants to go back to its hive, but it can't find its hive. So as the story goes on, I think the ending story would be something of the like of, you know, the Xenomorph manages to kill Shinnok, takes it's allured by, you know, it doesn't understand why, but it wants to take the power from Shinnok. So he takes that little power amulet thing, and, you know, it not only gives the creature magic, but also just genetically alters it to become a queen. So the first queen, Xenomorph queen in Outworld, and now it's just in Outworld breeding more of these, you know, magically empowered Xenomorphs, and they're just plaguing Outworld at this point and finding their way into Earthrealm. There you go. There's your story and ending mode for the Xenomorph. At the end of it, magically empowered Xenomorphs. There you go. So, in terms of, like, moveset, what kind of variations could you do with the Xenomorph? What kind of variations could you do with it? Maybe do, like, one as warrior class, where this one is just this all-around, you could use the tail as a weapon, for a long-range weapon. I think, yeah, the tail would make a great long-range weapon. You could have, like, in one variation, like, maybe have a drone variation, where the drone variation's a lot faster, but it can't take a lot of damage, but it's a lot quicker, and can do, like, a lot of quick attacks, like, maybe use, like, a tongue move. Maybe you could use the tongue move for X-ray, and I got an idea for a fatality involving the tongue as well, so I'll get to that in a minute. But, yeah, you could have it that you could have the X-ray involve the tail gutting someone, or the tongue. Word got away from me. Just use it, get the guy right in the face, throw him back. There you go. So for drone, it would be like a quicker move, but you could do a lot more like quick attacks. The warrior class would be more sturdier. You could use the tail, and I guess for final variation, you could use Praetorian, where it would just look like the armor's a lot more heavier, just kind of like the reference to the Praetorian Guard from the Dark Horse comics, and it could just it could take a lot of damage and deal it back. There you go. That's kind of the few variations I could think of for just use kind of like the classes in the social classes in the Xenomorph Hive. Praetorians, for those who don't know, they're the royal guard of the Queen. They're really hard to breed, apparently. But yeah, anyway. So, for fatalities, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of like, I'm really tired even though I woke up like an hour ago as of this recording. And, well, actually no, it was 2 hours ago, really. I need to shut up. So yeah, in terms of fatalities, what kind of fatalities could you do with the Xenomorph? So here's my first one I thought of, and this would probably never happen, but this is how I would do a Xenomorph fatality. The alien just grabs the person, grabs him by the shoulders, then holds them steady with their head. You can see the character's like, oh, he or she's freaking out. As you see, like, it pans, and you get a close-up shot of the mouth opening, and you see the tongue mouth open up, and it's already going. It goes right. The character goes to scream. The Xenomorph tongue goes right through the guy's mouth, out of the back of the head, goes back in the mouth. The Xenomorph just grabs the head, rips it off, and just starts slamming it against the ground until it's like a bloody mess. Just throws what's left of it to the ground, just hisses into the air. So there's one. The other one I thought of is that the Xenomorph is like standing in front of the character, and you see the tail kind of like snake around, and then it goes right through the guy's ass, out through the guy's mouth, and then the Xenomorph just grabs both arms and just rips in half. Just tosses it back on the ground. There you go. I even thought of like how cool it'd be to have like if you don't do the fatalities, like the finisher. For those who don't know, the Predator has a really cool one. Like even its ending, its victory pose is a finisher. Like if you don't do the Predator fatalities, the Predator will just walk over to the other character while he's crawling on the ground, grab them, rip out their spine and skull, and then just place. Next scene you see is the character's skull on the Predator's trophy room. So I think what would be cool for the Xenomorph is that the Xenomorph just you see the Xenomorph just drag the person away. It fades to black, then cuts to another scene, and you see it in a Xenomorph Hive with your opponent's character with a facehugger on it, and then it pans over to the chest. Boom! Chestbuster comes out. There you go. I thought about this a little too much, didn't I? Anyway. So, yeah, once again, this is all rumor. Maybe it's just Ed Boon screwing with us, who knows. There's also been, like, talk of Michael Myers being in this game. There's talk of Michael Myers being in this game as well, because Ed Boon teased as well there, and Ed Boon's just probably screwing with all of us. But I think it would be cool. I mean, there was a lot of heavy rumor on Predator, and, look what happens. So maybe all this heavy all these heavy rumors may hold true. Who knows? But anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this. And you guys tell me, what do you think? How cool would it be to see, the Xenomorph? Do you guys want to see the Xenomorph in MKX? And also, what other characters from the Mortal Kombat universe do you want to see as DLC? Do you guys want to see Cyrax? Do you guys want to see Smoke? Do you guys want to see, Sindel or Baraka? Characters like those. Do you want to see, characters of those of that kind in there? And what kind of variations do you want to see the Xenomorph? And what do you think its fatalities would be? Anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.